So this is just a quick video about making these jig heads, which are lead free, made from standard fishing weights. So the jig head consists of a zinc or lead free fishing weight. This is a beaded type or a drilled bullet. I've got a piece of stainless steel wire coming off, which is a bit of paper clip, and an angled jig hook. This looks like a 3/0, and it's just bound together with some twine. So first off, I'm going to take a stainless steel paper clip and just open it up a bit there. And then with a little pair of pliers, I'm just going to almost flatten it. So just see if we can get that on camera there. I just want to leave the tiniest of eyes on one end, and then I'm going to cut back about an inch off from there. So this is my little bullet weight. I'm going to push these two bits through, and they're going to go virtually all the way. It's just that eye that's holding it on the end. So to knock that eye in and grip the weight, what I'm going to do is I'll just get a pair of pliers just to hold it. Just rest them on the corner or something, a bit solid, and then just tap it in. There you go, that's held secure. So now I've got my two bits of wire coming out my weight, and I'm just going to trim the shorter of the two off. And then with my pliers, I'm just going to make a hook, and this hook is going to be the hook that holds the soft plastic on. It's just a case of bending the wire around, and then trim again, probably 3/4 of an inch up. There we go. So then it's a case of whipping this to your hook, using some thread, and I'm actually using embroidery thread, and it's on a bobbin holder. There's a video, I'll post a link up about to make one of these if you haven't got one. So I'll just roughly first, just to hold it in position, I'm just going to cut that tab off. But this isn't fly tying, this doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, a bit of roughness will probably do better for grip of the soft plastic. That's about it. If you tie your own flies and you know whipping knots or half hitches, do whatever you want to finish. All I'm going to do in this case is super glue. Just the thin super glue. I'm just going to use the back of my scissors just to run it along there, and then tip a bit up just so it runs into that gap. And you can see there the super glue will hold the thread. So I'm just going to cut it off. That's it, done. Super glue generally takes about an hour to fully set up, but over a day it gets a lot more strength. So leave it for an hour at least, and then go fishing. Other than that, is if you're not happy just using super glue, is give it an overcoat with nail varnish. Maybe use some epoxy if you've got some 5-minute epoxy or cheap epoxy, Araldite, whatever you want to coat it. I've fished with these and never had a problem with them at all. You can see the strength in that already, but as I say, over an hour and a day that'll really set up. So when you finish your jig head, it's just a case of threading your soft plastic onto it. Here we go, it's one of these fluke stroke worm stroke minnow. I'm just going to measure how far along, so I want my hook to come out a 1/4 of an inch up from that rib. I'm just going to thread that down, trying to keep it in the middle. See if I can feel the point there. There we go. Let's push that over the hook. There we go. You can feel the hook in there, stopping it coming back. With a few bites from a fish, hopefully, you might want to put a bit of super glue just on the shank just to hold it, but the hook should do the rest. There you go, ready to fish. Go on.